Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome and all to Afterbirth Seed of the Week. And I am going to look into the future to see if this seed is going to be good without even leaving this very room. And I am going to do that using my great big D20. I'm going to roll it, and the number that it lands on will represent the quality of this seed. Are you ready? You may hear it. 10! The number is 10! Meaning average! Yeah. I'm just gonna re-roll that. Real quick. 18! I mean, it was actually 18! Meaning a really good! Alright, I'm excited. This seed guaranteed to be great. The dice of doom! Yes, I do have to say doom like that whenever talking about the D20 of doom! Because it's in the contract I signed with the demon that did offer me this D20 in exchange for my soul. As long as I never forget to go doom, then he can't hit my debt, and he can't send me to eternal damnation. So I'm kind of outwitting him as long as I remember to say the word like that. Alright, maybe I should have done that. I'm just really sad we initially got a 10. Kidney stone. Okay, so I'm excited for this seed, and the reason is thus, so listen closely. Are you listening closely? Listen closer. Get closer. Though for those of you wearing a headset, that's actually not, like, doable. Unless, I guess, you've got your hands on each of the headphones and you're just pressing them into your skull. Like, I can't listen any closer. I'm literally fusing with my headphones. And I can't. In fact, you'd start to look like Isaac is looking right now, actually, until you got to the point where you ended up just completely bursting in pain. So, I take it back. You don't have to listen that close. You don't have to listen that close. Oh, goddamn. But you do need to listen generally. You do need to listen generally, because apparently this seed is a break of the game. And I don't mean like a break like infinite item or infinite monies on greed mode, you know, your classic air quotes breaking runs as they are colloquially classified. I mean a la Mum's Knife auto turret, these items just literally break when used in conjunction. That's what I'm being promised. Whether it comes to fruition, I don't know. But that was a freaking annihilation on him. That was great. There's I'll bomb the room just for funsies and then re-roll this again just for funsies. And Nod Leaf, not bad. I mean, it's not like we're going to be standing here bitching in Seed of the Week, but I guess it's fine. I also kind of want to get this key just because I feel like I should, because we've not really got a lot of keys. So that might prove helpful in future floors. And yeah, I mean, I'll take a 2-for-1 on bombs. That's a great deal in anybody's book. Seriously, check your book under deals. It will say highlighted with an underline. Great when involving 2 bombs for 1. I'm just speaking the truth here. I really am. Though, thinking of the dice of doom, don't worry, demon. I will forever evade your silly contract. So speaking of the dice of doom, it's gonna get really old really fast. But how terrifying would it if later in the video I actually just accidentally say dice of doom and then you just hear like in the background. I'm like, oh god, no! Ah! I just start actually screaming in pain as you hear this demonic laughter in the background and magic mushroom. Pretty nice. And just the last second of my voice is just raw agony as you hear fires and hellish noises that you can't even comprehend as I'm dragged screaming to the abyss. That would be a plot twist. And then you'd also be like, well, damn. The dice weren't wrong. This was an average run. He didn't even finish it. The bloody idiot got dragged away to hell before he could. Oh, that's our rage. You'd be sad, right, if I got dragged away to hell in the middle of an Isaac run. Like you guys would be upset. Like, please tell me you'd feel at least a little bit sorry. You know, I got dragged to frickin' hell. That's gotta be. It's gotta be like, oh, sucks to be him, I guess, worthy, right? Like, at least it's gotta suck to be me if I'm in hell being tortured for not saying doom correctly. Have some sympathy. But imagine that. Would you actually sell your soul for a dice that could do that? So let's say if you consulted this dice and it kind of worked like it actually does in D&D. For those of you that don't know, for those of you that aren't as massive of a nerd as I am, and don't worry, that would be really quite difficult because I am just, such a loser. So, for those of you that don't know, when you want to attempt any single class, any single task in D&D, for example, you go, alright, I want my character to climb over this wall. And then you go, alright, well, roll the dice. I'll simplify it. There's a few other factors, but, you know, at its base, alright, well, then roll the dice. If you roll a 20, then you don't just clear that wall. You gracefully somersault through the air, doing triple flips, and then you accidentally grab a gold coin that just happened to be flying by on the way, and you land with perfect style, and a panel of judges give you a 10, because you got a 20, the maximum roll. So you do it in serious style. And then if you conversely roll a 1, you don't climb that wall. You attempt to climb the wall, you put your foot on it, and then a wall demon bursts out and bites your leg off. You got that unlucky. So that's how it really goes down. So imagine if you had a dice that could do that in real life. Before you attempt anything, you don't have to, alright? You don't have to, but it's there. Before you attempt something, you can roll the dice only once. There's no re-rolls, but you can roll the dice, and based on the number, that's how well you're going to do for it. That's how it's gonna turn out. So let's say you're about to give a speech in a public place. You roll it and you get like a 17. You're gonna give a really rousing, good speech that'll make you look great and people will remember. But you could roll like a 3 and end up falling off stage, and you have to commit to that. And you don't know how the universe is going to warp reality to accommodate your role. I mean, I think objectively it's probably worth just acquiring these fate-changing dice just for the sake of it, because, you know, you don't have to use them, but at least you have them. And let's say in a situation where you're surrounded by 20 guys about to shoot you with a gun, and, you know, you're pretty much dead. I don't know how you'd be in that situation. Don't you just hate it when one moment you've woken up and you're thinking about breakfast, and the next there's loads of people threatening to shoot you? Oh, it's just the most awkward thing. But let's just say you're in that situation for no apparent reason. And reroll, yeah, we'll take that over, Headless Baby, that's definitely fine. So you're in that situation, and you can quickly roll the dice, and yeah, if you get a low number, you're going to get shot anyway, but it does give you the chance to roll a 20, suddenly learn how to be an incredible, badass action hero, and then take them all, and that's kind of neat, isn't it? Because you wouldn't roll the dice in a situation where you're likely to succeed anyway, because that's just kind of pointless. So here we are on the 3rd floor, and this is the floor that we're supposed to adore, for this is the floor that will make us gasp forevermore. And then moon! Okay, well, I mean, that works. We get ourselves a couple of keys, and then we'll go ahead. Oh, that's very convenient. Also, I like how my entire face isn't glowing, just the patches that weren't spooned. That's fine, I guess. So we have Curse of the Blind. So this item is apparently supposed to break something. I don't know. I'm excited. What could it be? Because I don't have, maybe it breaks Nord Leaf, although maybe Kidney Stone as well. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Monstro's Lung. Okay. I'm gonna charge up. So I'm charging up like normal. That's fine. I'm really confused. Is anything supposed to happen here, or I'm really, really confused. I guess I'll keep going and see what occurs. Okay. This is fine. I'm so confused. Nothing feels broken, but then again, as I don't know what I'm looking for, I don't know how to check if it's broken or not. I have no idea what's going on. Well, I guess we'll just continue for now and see what happens. I trust in my submitter. I do. I trust in him. Maybe I have the wrong aura. It could be to do with aura boost. That could be a thing, right? It could be to do with aura boost. So let's go to the curse room and change auras until something happens, I suppose. Maybe blue. No, that's just making us charge faster, as you'd expect. I'm gonna go consult with my instructions a little bit closer, guys, and we'll see if I can't remedy this situation. I'll roll the dice to see if I can remedy this situation. Here we go. I got another 10. Damn it! I'm just so painfully average! That's actually the words of my family crest. We're all just so painfully average. I did it! 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 For the last hour, I've been doing this run over and over and over, going through the instructions with a magnifying glass and fine-tooth comb, English literaturing the shit out of them for hidden meaning, subtext and context and every kind of text. Just so much text! And I've done it. So, the seed then. I have these 5 items. So what happens if you have the combination of kidney stone or a boost and Monstro's lung? If you make sure that you are in the process of charging a kidney stone, but don't fully charge it when you pick up Monstro's lung, when you actually pick up Monstro's lung, you then charge a kidney stone, and just a single kidney stone comes out, no tears. And what happens then, I'm learning, is it apparently bugs out, and kidney stone sets Monstro's tear delay to the absolute minimum in the game, which effectively means there is no charge time on Monstro's lung. Are you ready? Press. 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 No charging. It just fires Monstro's lung like a normal tear. And what's better than that? If I hammer my tear key. Blah, 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 blah. Isn't that not amazing? Is this not incredible? What a glorious seed of the week! Can literally fire Monstro lung blast as fast as I can tap. Is that not great? Max damage. This is faster than soy milk Monstro's lungs, but it's full-sized max damage tears. Oh, it's just glorious. What a great, elegant seed of the week. I didn't think there'd be any seed of the weeks left that would only need 3 or less items, but lo and behold, the glory is unto us. Just look at it. Oh, man. Come at me, guys. It's just fantastic. Oh, having absolutely no tear delay is incredible. It does make me wonder if this will work with other charge items like Tech X or like Brimstone, but I think it's definitely incredible with Monstro's lung. Just blah 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 blah. It's like the enemies must be like, Jesus Christ, he is just like, are you okay? Hey Peep, how you doing? Oh, good times. I mean, yes, it took me about an hour to get this working, but god damn if it wasn't worth it, because this is a lot of fun. Alright, what do we got here? Mr. Dolly, range up. That's probably good. Did our damage just go down? Oh, yeah, because we lost Ority damage boost. That Ority? Yes, we lost Ority. Because it was purity, and then it's also an aura, so Ority, I kind of comboed the words. So, I'll tell you what I've been doing today, which really didn't help that it took so freaking... Oh, now we've got the red damage boost, but it's like it's not registering. There we go, the damage is back. Look at that, so would you look? So, I'll tell you what I've been doing is I've been building flatpack furniture earlier, and yeah, I do that sometimes. I've built lots of things. I mean, I've handcrafted a spinning DVD rack when I was younger. I've got it going on when it comes to being a handy man, because I was born with a mutated third arm. That's a good question. If you were actually born with a third arm and it worked like normal, you could control it. It was just an enhancement, apart from, you know, if you don't like looking like you got a third arm. But let's say you don't mind having a third arm in case you end up being a cyborg robot that adds a third arm, and then you do it. Reporting on the situation. Exterminate. Exterminate. Why does my voice do that sometimes? I mean, I love it, don't get me wrong. Having spontaneous robot action is, oh, I just love me some spontaneous robot action. I do. Oh, I do. When those nuts and bolts come together. Oh, it's saucy. But if you had to have a third arm, where would you want it protruding out? Because obviously if it's a third one and not a fourth as well, you can't really symmetry it unless you put it down the middle of your body. So I guess you could have it come out of like your stomach and then you could use it that way. But would that be the most useful place for it? Where is the optimum third arm? That's the question, guys. Where would you want it to extend from? Because you could just put it, like, on your side where you imagine someone would have 2 extra arms if they had 4 arms. Like 4 arms from Ben 10, which is, of course, a glorious TV show and one that everyone should totally watch. I had fun with that. I really did. I mean, there were so many questions that I had answered that I thought were really, really important questions. Like, if he has 4 arms, does that mean he has 2 extra eyes? In fact, I know he did have more eyes. That's totally what I was going for. It answered my own question. Cool, completely. We're all done now. We don't need to worry about that anymore. That is fine. Yay! Smart fly. I love you, smart fly. I do. Blah 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 blah. It's just so good. It's like I'm surfing on a tide of blood. It's just glorious. Also, totally remember to submit your own seeds if you had them, no matter what they are. If it's cool, unique, or just powerful, or anything in between, then send it in. RageIsaacRebirth@gmail.com. The email's in the description as well. Tell me all the items, where I need to get them, if I re-roll them, what character to play, if I pick them up before re-rolling, if I have to do something in a specific order to do something specific. Let me know all the details without naming the actual items, because trust me guys, I need your seeds. Also, I think for me, I'd probably choose to have my third arm come out the back of my neck. And stay with me when I say that. It does admittedly sound initially like, what the hell are you talking about? But think about it, because then you could hold stuff above your head. It could hold an umbrella for you really well in the rain. It could hold, like, your DS in front of your face if you wanted to watch something, well, or a tablet if you wanted to watch something on it, so you don't have to hold your hands up, because it's just the one that's on your neck holding it down. I think it would just be a very useful place to have an extra arm. It would offer you a lot of utility, and I think that's what you need from a third arm. I think it really is. But anyway, back to flat pack furniture. Now, I don't know what it is, but while building them, I get so freaking stressed if things don't go smoothly. I get so freaking stressed and angry, genuinely angry. I'm like looking at the instructions and going, this is bollocks! It wants me to do this, and we provide this, and then this doesn't even work, and then I even have a screwdriver, and this and I get really, really, really into building them. They have to go according to plan, exactly perfect. Every instruction must be followed, every screw in the correct location, every piece of wood lined up perfectly. So I was building an ottoman earlier, which for you that don't know is just like a little sort of leather footstool that you can also store things inside. So I was putting that together, and basically what it wanted me to do, and it said on the instructions, by the way, it said the greatest lie in the universe, buildable by 1 person. Fuck off! It is not buildable by 1 person. I scarcely think, having had done it now, it's buildable by a small professional contractor team. That thing was like solving the world's largest Rubik's Cube. It was unreal, and I want whatever this item is. Oh, it was only a forget-me-now? Well, that's pointless. I can't take this much damage. I mean, I can grab that, actually. I just don't want to die, because... Oh! And that is how it's done. Oh, that's great. That is just great. Wow. Wow, that is glorious. Getting split shot on top of this. Look at that. What a storm of blah, 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 blah. In fact, yeah, look at Isaac's face. Blah, 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 blah. He just can't stop. Oh, my poor finger as well. So I'm building this thing, and it's like, no, you definitely need one person. So what it wanted me to do was somehow hold this really heavy panel above the box part that I'd already built, and while holding it in midair, central, perfectly central, and lined up with the hinges, it then wanted me to screw it in and attach the pair together. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think I would need at least 6 arms for that, and they'd also need to be about 5 feet long each to correctly reach the components. Even with Nanny helping me, with her holding it up, it was still a freaking nightmare, and I will admit, I may have got a little upset because I was there trying to do it. She obviously couldn't hold it up for too long because, you know, imagine holding a weight just stationed in the air for ages. Your arm gets tired and dead, and that happens. And, you know, there wasn't even any predetermined screw holes. It apparently decided I had to make my own in the wood by hand without a power drill, I would like to specify. So I'm there furiously screwing. Which is probably why it wasn't getting built, now that I think about it. Furiously trying to screw this damn nail, not nail, you don't screw a nail, that is painful to even think about. They screw in to the wood to join it up to the hinges so I can make the lid part of it. And I'm just getting so frustrated because it's not happening, it's proving difficult. You need an entire gymnastics team to work this goddamn flatpack out. And then I noticed we have a little sort of low windowsill behind it this entire time that we could have just rested it on and not have this freaking circus act. And in seeing that, I had a moment of, are you serious? Like, I had this, the gorilla has been released inside of me moment. And because on this windowsill, there's just loads of stuff. Cups, a hand mirror, various shenanigans that we just don't really have any place to put. And I just had this moment of, as I, like, put my hand up the start of it and then just, like, you know, like in movies when they scoop everything off of a desk and pour it onto the floor in one smooth motion, I kind of pulled that out and just straight up had a throwing it all, sliding it off the shelf, like catapulting it across the room while going, as I then put the freaking panel on the window shelf that was previously occupying this stuff, and then managed to successfully attach the thing. And I admit, I shouldn't have got annoyed. I shouldn't have done that because obviously it could have broken something. Fortunately, it didn't, but I was so far gone. I'd spent 40 minutes trying to jigsaw this thing. Talking of jigsaw, it was so infuriatingly difficult that it could have been a severe enough saw punishment if somebody had been woken up and said, in order to get out of here, you have to build this piece of furniture. Like it's an evil genius torture device. It really is. Oh, god damn. So, yeah, I had to go through that, and it was not good. And I angry swept my stuff onto the floor. Oh, I have gotten upset at things, but I can scarcely remember the last time something pissed me off that much. God, look at this. I'm happy this is happening while I'm talking about it. Ooh, do we want lump of coal? I mean, it'll make them all get bigger, wouldn't it? So I guess we'll see how that interacts. Oh, the dark void. And the coal coming off it. Oh, that just looks great. Give me that black heart. Thank you very much. Let's have a look in the... Oh, Bubble and Double X! That's gonna look great. Ha the permanent beams. What did I just take damage on? I'm not even sure, but the permanent blades spamming out. Oh, that looks amazing. Though we do need to be careful not to die, because if we do die, I have no idea if I'm going to be able to recreate this again, which obviously might turn out to be a little bit of an issue. But you never know as we keep blah 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 all over the place. Goodbye, the angels. Goodbye to that. So, you know, eventually I managed to finish the thing. And do you ever have a situation when you're trying to do something like that, and it's like, now attach the feet, and then we're like, yeah, we don't need feet on this, do we? It can just sit on the floor. No, that's fine. We don't need to put the feet on it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just leave that there. So we didn't finish the feet part. I mean, granted, it does actually look better without the feet because then it's the same height as the windowsill, so it matches quite nicely. But at the same time, I'm just happy that I didn't have to do that at the end. God, how good is this? My finger is about to drop off, but it's so worth it because this just looks glorious. I'm so happy we got Purple and Double X and Parasite on top of it because Because honestly, this is just extra little fun bits on top. The core of the synergy, just this broken, spammy Monstro's lung, is by far and away good enough to be its own thing. At least in my opinion. You guys might obviously disagree. That's why we're here as a community. But I am very much the seed! Trust Vans Quasar Zeri Extraterrestrial. It was an alien thing. It's for my alien audience. I've got to obviously appeal to them every now and then. So you humans won't really understand what I just said, but I assure you to aliens, that was actually a really funny joke. So I finished building this ottoman, this piece of shit crap furniture, after fighting with it and getting Hulk levels of angry at it for not working properly. And, you know, like, whoo, job well done. So I sat down on it to make sure it was all good. And you can probably see where this is going. Because both the sides fell off. And I don't know why. Like, why the sides? Why not the thing that I was actually sat on? But no, it's just both the sides fell off. And I'm just there, like, weeping. I'm like, Daddy, you might as well sit down on it as well. So she did. For some reason. I don't know why she agreed to that after seeing what just happened. And it didn't break even more. So, I had to screw them back in with a proper screwing technique with my screwdriver. Really twisting that as hard as I could. Gripping it firmly. And I managed to get it working, and now it's stable, and we can sit on it and use it as storage, and it's all good, and it looks nice in the room. It's a good bit of furniture, but holy hell, I've been a while since I've been that upset at something. Holy moly. There we go. Did it take frickin' long enough to get to the end of that boss rush? It did feel like a really long boss rush, but then again, what would I know? So let's move on. I'm going to go down here. Damn it, instantly got it wrong. That's so sad. We do need to get the red damage aura again, just so we can have even bigger spam blades. Yes, indeed. Although the damage output of this is just absurd. It really is. Judgment, that might come in handy. I don't really know much that could stand up to this. In fact, I really don't think much could. I'm not going to do the hush because I can't risk dying, because if we do, we'll never see the end of this seed, because knowing me, I won't be able to get the bug to work, because it took me, as I said, frickin' hours! And honestly, I don't think this will kill the hush that quickly. It'll certainly, like, melt it. I think we'll see the health visibly going down, which is obviously pretty good when it comes to the hush, actually. But I think that's about it. I don't think it's going to be some, like, whoa, insane, unless we get some baller items between now and the hush. So, yeah, I think that's a sensible decision, because I do want to see this obliterate Isaac and Blue Baby. I really, really do. Careful, don't take any damage. This is good. I should probably blow this up, and then I can get to the health, and the health seems like it'll be good for us here. Do I go in the curse room? I don't, but there could very well be a secret. Actually, no, there can't be a secret room there because of the thin room bordering it. How dare you tease me so? How dare you? I slap my glove at thee. You can consider yourself slapped with the glove of fate. The glove of fate. It's like the dice of fate, but it's not really. It's got many options, because you either just get glove slapped or you don't get glove slapped. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on there. Alright, where are you, boss? Oh, is this not just great, though? Like, alright, I'm gonna really go for it. Here we go. Ah! I can do it! You can probably hear my keyboard! Ah! That's really ridiculous. Like, just look. Just instantly charged. It's unreal. Just unreal. Ain't that right, Mama Gertie? Look how fast it murders everything. Oh, snap. How's that going to work with Incubus? I don't want it to accidentally bug out and cancel it, but I guess I got to see, right? Oh my god, it works with Incubus! It's also just instantly firing! Oh wait, no it's not. No, is it? I can't tell. Is Incubus firing?
Yeah, Incubus is firing. I don't think it's quite as... But no, it does look like it's as fast, so that's great. Oh, man. Yeah, it is. Instantly. Oh, it is just working. Oh, we doubled up the streams. That's amazing. Lil Stay, fuck you. I'm going to leave you there. Ha! Just my ha echoing up the tunnel as I go down to the next floor. Oh, this is so glorious. Now I do kind of want to see this against the Hush, if I'm honest with you. Now I kind of want to see how badly it murderizes him. But 3 hearts, if I don't instantly kill him, then I really worry that it's just not going to be enough. I need to get a serious upgrade, like Abaddon, and then when I get all the black hearts, then potentially that'll work. Also, that was amazing, just bowling through all of them. I couldn't resist, though that did cost me a bit of health, which is definitely sad. In fact, I'm really genuinely a little bit scared. A little bit scared. Okay, that's fine. That's so very fine. Gonna check the secret rooms, and there is not a secret room. I'm really scared of dying. Oh my god. Which is kind of ironic, because I'm not really scared of dying in real life. Let's use the... Oh, it's of course a freaking demon beggar. Of course it is. When once I would be really happy with just a normal one, we get a demon one. At least this should just practically instantly annihilate it lives. Yeah, that was good. Do I go to the Hush? Do I risk it? Do I risk it for the proverbial biscuit? Do I make it so? I don't think I should, because if I die, then it's over, man. It's just over. And if we don't get any health from the item rooms, then we're just screwed. But I do want to see this against the Hush. Like, look at that. It's just amazing. Look at that showery gloriousness of tears. I shouldn't do this. This is going to be a mistake. I'm going to be so angry at myself. I just know it. I just know it. Okay, I can't take Tick X. That'll break it at this stage. Oh, I just knew it. I shouldn't have done this. This was a mistake. Well, at least we got a heart, I guess. A single frickin' heart. Oh, guys, if we die, it's over, man. It's over, and I'm so sorry. I guess we'll take the fork, and then if he summons zombies, we can do something. We'll take that, because we don't need any more tears up. Oh, no. We don't need any tears up, so I don't want either of them. Tinted rock. Tinted rock anywhere? No. Okay, what about anything in here? No, that's fine. Wait a minute. I have a D6. Oh, that didn't change anything. I really was... Oh, wait, Virgo! Virgo's good! Right? Virgo means that we get the wafer buff. That's actually, that gives us lots of effective health. Aha! I remembered I have a D6! Yay! Oh, god damn, I bet you were getting upset at me there. Okay, so yeah, that's doing a fairly solid, I would say, amount of damage, but obviously I can't risk getting too close, which admittedly this synergy does require me to do. And we're good. We're good. All right, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, see, as I said, we can see his health melting down, but it's nothing crazy. Why did I not just trust my own judgment of how well this would beat the Hush? Like, why did I think that I might be wrong? I knew this was correct. Oh, goddamn. It's fine. I can bring this home. I can bring this home. Come on, Incubus. Come on, lads. We can do this. We can do this. Get away from me, you stupid damn flies. Get away from me. Alright, lots of tears to dodge, and lots of different varieties and colors, and lots of different flavors. We can get out of their way. Cause I know I'm feeling it, cause I'm hushing like that. Although this is still really fantastic. Like, I will admit, just annihilating everything that he's doing. And we have kind of already got him to half health, which is kind of impressive at this stage. I am obviously scared for when he does the infinite tears, for when he does the sky, like, aerial death laser, but for the most part, this should be okay. Also, the fact that I've not taken a hit yet, maybe I'm actually getting okay at fighting the Hush. I know, famous last words and all that, but maybe I am actually getting alright at fighting the Hush. Wouldn't you like to know? Holy moly, that was some dodging. Thank you very much, Sacrificial Dagger. That was definitely a helpful thing you just did. Alright, keep the tears battering. They're the lasers. Fortunately, they're not forcing me into any tears just yet. Careful, we're going to get some more infinite ones. We should be able to just kill him here and now. Boom! Alright, I'm a little bit impressed with myself there. That was not bad. Let's go on to the cathedral. I can't believe I got away with that. I really can't believe that I got away with that. Okay, we'll annihilate the widow there. That is fine. And an extra heart, please be the correct direction that I have chosen. Oh, it was so wrong. And I obviously want to get back to red aura and get some really nice meaty damage pumped into here. But I can't do it. Have you guys got any bad experience trying to build something or trying to follow instructions? It reminds me of the time as well that I bought my little brother a sort of like mechanical robot arm that you can control and it can pick stuff up for you. And, you know, it's neat for Christmas. And it took like 2 hours to build the goddamn thing. It was one of the most complicated, irritating experiences going. But, you know, it was cool once it was working. But then he didn't even play with it for more than like a day. I'm there checking for secret rooms when I can literally see that the secret room is here. I am not very smart, so no, I'm not. But that's a lot of money. I mean, granted, it doesn't really matter, but hey! Ooh. That was a real anticlimactic moment there. Hey, little chub, but could you be health? No, you could be the worst thing ever. Ooh, that's neat. Does at least give us a bit of extra chance. How about we don't step on the 1 dice? That serves no purpose right now. Hello, war. God, it's so ridiculous how quickly it murders everything. And the ridiculous knockback that we have from it, too, really helps out. Because we just plow through everything. Oh, well, that's good at least to kill him, but I am going very much the wrong way. I guess I should have guessed that with all of these rooms going off over here, so perhaps if I do this, then go out. This might lead me to a better place. Give me something. Magician could be kind of fun with this. I will admit the magician could be kind of amusing to have this homing. Granted, if it was homing, it's not going to change much, but it at least will give us a little bit of fun on the Isaac fight. Okay, careful, careful, careful. It's on its way, and there we go. Alright, what are you going to do? Relax, that's fine. I can definitely take it easy, and then flatworm. Oh, that looks cool. The curved blades, yes. Totally going for that. And we've done it! We found Isaac. Alright, let's magician it up. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that is some seriously ridiculous damage. It really is. I'm not even on max damage anymore. Like, imagine if we still had that. Alright, so we got 4 items and a reroll to enhance this even further in this grand spectacular of a spammer. And 1, 2, 3, I mean... We'll take immunity to explosions. The rest of y'all, holy crap, that is just awful. Really, really awful. Dry baby, we'll take dry baby. That'll save us a few little hits there. Do you gain a health when you take the host hat? I guess you must. No, obviously not. I had a freaking eternal heart. I was gonna say, there's no reason I've just not realized that this entire time. Still don't know why I'm really picking up all the money, but that's fine. You gotta hoard it. You never know. One day, I might be in a situation where somebody offers me all the money I've ever earned in Isaac, and I'm like, sweet, that's a pretty good deal, and then I just get it sent my way. I mean, that'll be really nice. If each coin represented a one, like $1 or £1, that would be quite a lot. In fact, imagine how many that would end up being. That's quite insane. In fact, imagine if somebody just gave you, Libra is definitely something we don't want, but we do want the body. Imagine if somebody just gave you all the money you've ever earned in games. Like, you would be a billionaire, probably, because you don't think about it that much, but currency in games, you earn it constantly, all the time, for everything. So you end up in a situation where you're just infinitely rich. Oh man, that is wonderful to think about. It really, really is. Okay. Obliterate you guys down into here. God, just thinking about that. Though, to be fair, if you got all the currency you've earned, but it didn't convert into your currency, you just have a load of useless space currency, or like medieval time currency. Although medieval time currency would be better because it is just gold, and then you can just sell the gold for more things and then buy actual money with the gold, and that kind of works out. Gimpy, I mean, we'll take Gimpy. I think that'll be fine. Anything going on in here? Just you. And then we'll go re-roll the final item one final time before we make Blue Baby Soul mine. Little Horn, why not? You can come with us. But yeah, I don't really know much that would make this better, because getting triple shot, quad shot, does that add to Monstro's Lung? Does it make it shoot more tears? Because this wave of awesome is, well, just that. Alright, now let's get to Red Aura. That's what we need to do. We need to get to Red Aura. So I'm going to deliberately take some damage here, because I'm no longer worried about dying, because we've got a lot of red hearts around the place. And here we go, Red Aura. In fact, look at the amount of hearts I just... guys, I think we've got a good supply of hearts here. I don't know what's making me think that, but I think overall we should be alright. This looks great. And we can reroll Shupty-Whoop, so we do have that going for us. So Shuppity-Whoop-de-Whoop. Oh wow, this wasn't even the correct direction. God, it looks so good. Oh no, maybe it was the correct direction, because there is, after all, another room off it that I did not notice. And it turned into the rune bag, which I don't really need. Hey, Holy Mantle, why the hell not? That gives us the Red Aura a little bit of protection, because it doesn't count as actually taking damage. We'll grab that coin, because, I totally thought there'd be an item in there. No point taking random pills, none of them really necessary, and I might get teleported to my death. The mulligan's fine. Get ourselves some spiders. Hey, who's up for a round of Bomberman? I know I am. And I know my Storm of Doom is also very much up for that. In fact, I just realized we're reaching the amount of tears in a normal Isaac run where we can get to the point where there's so many it actually starts deleting tears out the air, like we've had happen in Synergy Lab. That is impressive. Oh, look at that. Like if you've enjoyed this glorious bug of a run, and subscribe for more. Goodbye.